My name's Jim Pavinetti. I'm the golf course superintendent here at Fairview Country Club in Greenwich, Connecticut. I'm a superintendent that is into data. Last year, working with Skim Turf for the first time, it just brought it to a whole nother level. You know, where I was taking little measurements here and little measurements there, now I have the whole golf course from fence line to fence line. And the best part about it is all of my nutrient levels, my moisture levels, my turf health is all wrapped into this one app, and you're seeing what needs attention before anybody else sees it.
Skim Turf allows you to have the entire golf course monitored. That's why we have blended artificial intelligence with satellite imagery, and all the steps are automated. So to start a project with us, we just need to have your address. In 2 weeks, we will have a project set up. There is no hardware maintenance or extra stuff needed.
I learned more about this property in the last 18 months than I did in the last 18 years. So it's real easy to navigate. You'll have all this data that's all measured for you to decide. So when you open the Skim Turf app and you have the latest image, there's all these different layers that you can select and see the levels of different nutrients, macronutrients and micronutrients. You can show biomass, color, turf density, all kinds of stuff. So you could detect problems with traffic patterns, or when you see a nutrient deficiency in a certain part of the golf course, when you go out with your applications, you can add more manganese or potassium or whatever it is that says it needs to those areas of the course, and not just blanket the whole course with it. So putting the right people in the right spots at the right time and becoming more efficient, saving money across the board for everybody, making the golf course better playing experience, being able to just streamline things like that.
Usually the process starts with a kickoff training. We train them to be comfortable with the new data and technology, and then we follow up with bi-weekly enablement sessions so that everybody is on the same page and we work together, we listen to their feedback.
As soon as you text them, as soon as you email them, they instantly respond. I think we should add this to the data collections, because it's something that I'm measuring now. And they're like, okay, in the next build it'll be there, and then a week later it's there. So every month that goes by, there's something new that they'll add to it, which is really, really cool. They actually put on their software where you can put all the other data that you're taking, so it's all in one spot. So you have your field data, your green speed, your firmness, all of that type of stuff. They have it where you can isolate it and make graphs and stuff out of it for board meetings and greens committee meetings. If you're trying to justify a project, if you're trying to justify a new budget, here's the data. The more data that you have, the more you're going to understand and be able to forecast what's going to happen next. If you are worried about losing green speed, working your way towards a tournament, with the data, if you've been managing the nutrients and the moisture correctly, and the data's backing it up to prove it, you're running into that tournament exactly the way you want to, and you can dial that in way better than we've ever been able to do before, having feet on the ground. Now we've got feet in the air and on the ground. I would highly recommend it. If you've been at the golf course for 20 years, it's got a great value because it will either reiterate the things you've been doing all along and give you some ideas of what you could do different. Or if you're just a seasoned superintendent and you're going to a new golf course that there's a lot of unknowns, do you really want to wait 3 to 5 years to understand that this hole does this every time it rains and this hole does that every time it's hot? Where this will slingshot you ahead in time 5 years, and you'll have all that data right at your fingertips.